Benjamin Franklin was born on January 17, 1706, in Boston, Massachusetts. Franklin's formal education lasted only until the age of 10. He only had 2 years of formal education, but he was an avid reader and self-taught himself many subjects. At the age of 12, he became an apprentice to his older brother, James, a printer. He initially worked as a printer in Philadelphia and eventually became the owner of the Pennsylvania Gazette. He retired from his printing business at 42 and devoted himself to science and public service. Franklin established the first public hospital in the United States, Pennsylvania Hospital, in 1751. He married Deborah Read in 1730 in a common-law marriage, and they had 2 children together, Francis and Sarah. He also had an illegitimate son, William, whom he raised with Deborah. Franklin developed a phonetic alphabet to simplify English spelling. Franklin helped found the American Anti-Slavery Society in 1794. Franklin invented bifocals, eyeglasses with lenses for both near and far vision. Franklin invented the lightning rod, a device that protects buildings from lightning strikes. Franklin negotiated the Treaty of Paris in 1783, officially ending the Revolutionary War. Franklin published Poor Richard's Almanac, a highly popular almanac that contained proverbs and practical advice. Franklin ran away to Philadelphia at the age of 17 to start a new life. Franklin served as a delegate to the Second Continental Congress. Franklin was a delegate to the Albany Congress in 1754. Franklin served as the deputy postmaster for the British colonies in North America. Franklin was a chess enthusiast and wrote a well-known essay on the game. Franklin was a Freemason and served as the Grand Master of the Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania. Franklin was a prolific writer, publishing numerous essays, articles, and letters. Franklin was a key figure in the establishment of the American Philosophical Society in 1743, an organization dedicated to the advancement of scientific knowledge. Franklin was a member of the Continental Congress that drafted the Articles of Confederation. Franklin was a prolific inventor, holding over 20 patents. Franklin was a vocal supporter of the American Revolution and independence from British rule. Franklin was an advocate for the abolition of slavery and served as the president of the Pennsylvania Society for promoting the abolition of slavery. Franklin was elected as the president of the Executive Council of Pennsylvania in 1785. Franklin was awarded the Copley Medal by the Royal Society of London for his contributions to science. Franklin was elected as a member of the Royal Society of London for improving natural knowledge. Franklin was the first American to be inducted into the International Swimming Hall of Fame. Franklin was the first American to receive honorary citizenship from a foreign country, France. Franklin was the first person to propose the concept of insurance in the American colonies. Franklin was the first to chart the Gulf Stream, a major ocean current. Franklin was the only founding father to sign all 4 major documents establishing the United States: the Declaration of Independence, the Treaty of Alliance with France, the Treaty of Paris, and the U.S. Constitution. Franklin's inventions and discoveries greatly influenced the field of physics. Franklin's proposed motto for the United States was, "Rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God." He authored the famous autobiography, The Autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. He became a hit writer as a teenager, using the pseudonym Silence Doe Good to publish witty letters in his brother's newspaper. He coined many popular sayings, including "early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." He conducted famous experiments on electricity, proving that lightning is a form of electrical discharge. He also invented the lightning rod, the bifocal glasses, the Franklin stove, and the odometer. He conducted the famous kite experiment in 1752, proving that lightning is a form of electricity. He created the first American political cartoon, titled Join or Die, in 1754. He created the first official currency for the United States, the Continental currency. He created the first volunteer firefighting company in Philadelphia. He designed the first U.S. penny, featuring the motto, "Mind your business." He established the first fire insurance company in America, the Philadelphia Contribution Ship, for the insurance of houses from loss by fire. He founded the first public lending library in the United States, called the Library Company of Philadelphia, in 1731. He invented the flexible urinary catheter. He invented the Franklin stove, an efficient heating stove. He never patented any of his inventions, believing that knowledge and inventions should be shared for the greater good. He played a significant role in the drafting of the Pennsylvania Constitution in 1776. He proposed a plan for the Union of the American Colonies, known as the Albany Plan of Union, in 1754. He proposed the idea of daylight saving time in a satirical essay titled An Economical Project for Diminishing the Cost of Light. He was a polymath, excelling in various fields such as mathematics, music, chess, and languages. He proposed the turkey as the national bird of the United States, but the bald eagle was chosen instead. He received honorary degrees from Harvard and Yale universities. He was a diplomat and ambassador to France and Sweden and helped secure French support for the American Revolution. He was a delegate to the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia in 1787. He also invented a musical instrument called the glass harmonica, which was played by Mozart and Beethoven. He was a key figure in the establishment of the Pennsylvania militia during the French and Indian War. He was a member of the Constitutional Convention in 1787 that drafted the U.S. Constitution. He was a member of the Pennsylvania Assembly. He was a strong advocate for free speech and freedom of the press. He was a strong advocate for the use of wind power and designed an early version of a windmill. He was appointed as the first United States Postmaster General in 1775. He was known for his wit and humor, often expressed through his writings and sayings. He was the first American to be featured on a postage stamp. He was an early advocate for public safety, establishing the first fire department in Philadelphia. He was a supporter of public education and helped establish the University of Pennsylvania. He was a vegetarian for most of his life and advocated for animal rights, temperance, and abolition of slavery. He was the oldest delegate at the Constitutional Convention and the oldest signer of the Constitution at the age of 81. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated.